Okay, see what happens. Welcome, everybody. We are talking about continuing education today. If you are like me, I imagine you have no clue how much continuing education you're required to have, no clue how much you've done, and no clue when it's due. So we're going to dive into that today. All right. So I'm going to frame all this just with a piece of information that I probably shouldn't give you, but I'm just going to go ahead and give it to you, okay? When you renew your license, they are going to ask you a question, and the question is going to be, did you complete your continuing education?
Yes.
If you select yes, they will not ask for additional proof. They will literally just let you get your education. This is like an IRS situation. They might come back and audit you, so you better have done it. They also might not, like live dangerously, that's up to you. But I am telling you how to get your real estate license, continuing education. I'm going to give you two paths today. I'm going to give you the quick, easy, down and dirty way to do it. I'm going to give you the fun way to do it, assuming you like education. If you don't like education, then it's not going to be fun. So here we go. I'm on one today, guys. It's going to be good. Here we go. You're not taking notes about the easy way out? Okay. It's on the recording, though. Don't worry. Put that one on YouTube. All right. So first of all, I'm going to recap the laws or the rules so that you guys know exactly what you need to do. So your real estate license is active for how many years? You guys know what the year cycle is?
3.
3. Ding, ding. You get a piece of candy right out there.
I'm good. Hey, you don't do it.
I've always wanted to teach a class where I throw candy, but I've never done that yet. Yeah. So 3 years. During that 3-year license period, do you guys know how many hours of continuing education you are supposed to complete?
12 each year?
Nope.
Dang it. 24.
24 total. Across all 3. So 24 total. Okay? So first, here's a note. Regarding a newly licensed broker, meaning if you got your license in 2019, you are not required to do any continuing education this year. Now I'm going to give you the bad news. If you were licensed this year, you don't have to do any continuing education. But the bad news is, because Colorado decided they wanted every license to begin and expire at the beginning of the year, if you got licensed in the beginning of the year, your license is, during this year, your license is not good for 3 years. It is good till the end of this year. And then you have to re-get your license again. So, like a Thomas, just got his license, has to re-up again at the end of the year.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So, just letting you guys know, that's the way it works. If you guys don't know when your license expires, like Natalia said, if you guys don't know when your license expires, here's what you're going to do. You're going to go to Google, and then what you're going to do is you're going to type in Colorado Real Estate License Lookup. Okay? You're going to go there. It's going to take you to a screen where you can look up a real estate licensee. I would recommend you put in your first name, put in your last name, and then put in your state, Colorado. I think it says state. Just those 3 search criteria. You'll find yourself, and then it'll tell you when your license expires.
If you click on the detail.
Click on the details, then it'll tell you when your license expires. I'm going to actually do this for the recording. So I'm going to share my screen so that the people can see. Share.
It says I'm active. Oh, detail. That's you.
Yeah, so you're going to go to
Expires next year.
Colorado Real Estate
2020.
License Lookup. So you're going to Google that.
Ooh, look, it says no.
You're going to click on I want to look up a licensee. Gigi and Natalia are pleasantly surprised that their licenses are active. So I'm going to type my name in here, Tyler Shields. And Gary, you said name is probably enough. You don't have to put state. Just put name. So
yeah, maybe if your name was like John Smith, but it found me right away.
So, I'm sure. So you click on details, and then right here it says initially issued September 3rd, 2015. My license expires December 31st, 2020. So I will need to renew at the end of next year. Gigi as well. You as well.
Mine's July next year.
Oh, weird. Okay, there you go. So there you go, guys. That's how you look up when your license expires. Okay.
So Tyler, can I ask a question?
Yes,
This is
ma'am.
Pam.
Yep.
So, so I got mine in March, so it'll expire in December. So when I renew, what am I considered a new broker still and get that first year? How does my education requirement
Good
as
question.
a new broker who got it in the bad year? How does that work?
Yeah. So this year you're not required for any continuing education. Next year you will be. So starting in 2020, yes. So between 2020, 2021, 2022, those 3 years you'll need to complete 24 hours of continuing education.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep, you're welcome. Okay, so that's for newly licensees. Now, here's the requirements for you guys to know. So this will more fully answer your question, okay? So you need to complete 24 hours in 3 years, but you do not have any choice as to what half of those hours are. You don't have any choice in what half of the hours are. All of you need to complete an annual update course every single year. Annual commission update course is 4 CE credits. So if you, first of all, just abide by the one rule you're supposed to abide by, which is attend an annual update course every single year, half of your CE credits are taken care of, okay? Now there are a lot of different ways to get your annual update course. I'm gonna give you a couple suggestions. The beginning of every year, Damian Cox, our lawyer, does one here in our office. Usually costs like $30 or something like that. Smedra, who is our board of realtors, offers it for free for people who are members. So if you'd rather not pay, you can go to our board of realtors, go to their website. Their website is smedra.com, smdra.com, and you can attend their course for free. Or if you would like to take the quick, easy, down and dirty way to get your annual update course, Smedra offers a paid version online, which you can get 4 CE credits for and complete probably in 30 minutes. Yeah, Mark says the CE shop do it online.
Yeah, it's so easy.
Yeah,
It's
so
fast.
Smedra offers a paid, and Mark, I believe the CE shop is the affiliate vendor through Smedra for the annual update course. If you go to their website, you'll see the CE shop there. But it's $30, I think $29, but it's super quick, super easy. It's supposed to take 4 hours, it'll probably take you 30 minutes. So if you want to get quick and easy, that's the way to do it.
So are CE credits hours of the class?
Yes.
Okay. So
CE credits correspond with the hours it's supposed to take.
Okay.
So if it's 4
I took the
CE,
ethics course, which is 3 hours long.
yeah. So if it's 4 CE credits, then
For
it's
the year.
supposed to be 4 hours long, basically. So first of all, just recap that. Super simple. You're supposed to get 24 hours in your 3-year period. Half of those hours comes from taking one annual update course every year. There's a new course every single year. You have to take it during the year. So take 2019's in 2019, take 2020's in 2020. Pretty simple. If you actually care about learning, then I would recommend you take it in person. Damian Cox or someone like that. I always try to make sure to go to Damian simply because there's basically what he's going to do is he's going to say, here's all the updates we made to the contract because of all the people that got sued last year. And then he's going to say, here, this person got sued for this, and this person got sued for this, so now we do it this way. So like in 2019, the big thing was no more love letters because sellers are getting sued for discrimination, basically. So that's fun. All right. Now, here's something else that you guys need to know. Nobody holds your proof of completion of CE for you. That is your responsibility. So you did a continuing education course. They don't send it off to the Colorado Department of Real Estate to hold on to it for you. It is your responsibility per the real estate license law to retain proof of completion of continuing education courses for a minimum of 4 years and provide proof of completion upon the commission's request. So all that means is every time you complete a continuing education course, you should either get an email or a physical piece of paper signed by someone that says you did it. You should keep those. Probably some of the easiest way to do that would be to try to digitize it. So maybe take a picture of it and keep it in your phone, keep it in Google Drive, whatever. But I promise you, you're not going to find that paper if you're trying to find the paper. So take a picture of it, store it somewhere digitally that you won't lose it, and there you go. So there's that. Now, this is another kind of weird nuance. I'm just going to let you guys know. To accommodate licensees during the transition period, licensees may complete 2 different versions of the annual update course to satisfy the 8 hours of mandated education. Licensees who choose this option must also complete an additional 16 hours of credit hours to meet the 24-hour total during the transition period. So what they're saying is, while we're transitioning and doing all this weird license stuff, if in any given year you want to just take the annual update course twice and be covered, you can do that. You can take it twice in 1 year, as long as it's 2 different versions. I wouldn't recommend that. That sounds dumb, so don't do that. Okay. Now, we've covered half your continuing education. You still need to take 4 hours a year. So how do you do that? Here is my continued quick, easy, down and dirty option. You want the quick, easy, down and dirty option? Matt Lee, our broker, teaches a contracts class almost every single month. Does anyone know how many continuing education credits that contracts class is?
3 or 4.
4.
But it's only 3 hours.
4 plus 4 equals
8.
8 times 3 is
24.
24. CE.
Wait, hold on. 1, 2,
Sorry. What's 3% of? You guys got that?
There we go.
Okay, 2.8% of $350,000. You guys know that. Okay. So quick, easy plan for continuing education is if every single year all you did the annual update course and Matt Lee's contract class once, you're good. That's it. You're done.
You also have to take the ethics course every 2 years. So in that 3-year span, you're knocking out 8 right there too.
Yeah, the Board of Realtors Smedra will make you take an ethics course every 2 years, you said, and so there's an extra 3 CE credits as well. So if you want the quick, easy, whatever, you could take Matt Lee's contract class once a year, which you're going to want to take it at least once a year anyways. There's lots of updates to it every single year, so it's valuable to you probably 3 times a year, let alone at least once a year, plus the annual update course. Boom, you have all your CE credits. You don't have to do anything else beyond that. Now, if you're like, I'd like to say like me, but that's not true. If you're like Andrew and you like learning weird things like that, probably like Pam as well, maybe even Garrett, I don't know. You know, just a little bit, not to the scale of Pam and Andrew. If learner was in your strength finders, then this is probably one of your things. On Smedra's website, they have a calendar of events. So again, smedra.com, then /Smedra-events, or you can just click on their events. They have a calendar of in-person education they do all the time. There's a bunch of in-person CE options that they host. A lot of them are free. So if you want to check out the various options they have, you can check out there. Also, they have a bunch of online CE credit options you can take. Pretty much universally, the cost of those is $29. And I want to give you some of the class options that they offer online, because there's some pretty fun stuff, okay? Like marijuana and real estate.
Heyo.
Or, what was the other one? Sex and real estate.
Wait, what?
Hey, telling you,
What's
guys,
that one about?
you want to have some fun.
Yo.
Sex and real estate, sexual harassment, sexual discrimination, and fair housing. $29.
Oh, that's not the fun.
That's not the fun
How
one.
about having, you know.
That is the
I
full
wanna
title.
A new way to
He
start
gave-
client.
He gave the full title.
Where's the successful single real
He gave
estate?
the full title.
investing?
It's insane.
I gave the full title. All right.
You do not go to that.
But so there's some other stuff. I'm going to read some of these options. All of these you can access at any time. Most of these cost $29, and most of them are 3 or 4 hours of credits. Some of them are 6 hours of credits. So we got the update course, like I said, advocating for short sale clients. So as we move into a market where you might have more short sale stuff, there's that. Affordable housing, solutions for homes and financing. Find yourself
How not
working.
to kill yourself.
How not to kill yourself when people don't have any money. Assistance animals in fair housing, a class simply about HOA doesn't allow dogs, but this is an assistance animal, so they have to, blah, blah, blah. So that's going to have a class on that. I just gave you the whole class. It's 4 CE credits. You're welcome.
Blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
We said no, we say yes.
This is
let's
why they-
go to the bar.
That's why they
Yeah.
don't let me teach CE classes.
Blah, blah, blah.
Were you there for 4 hours? No, I was not. Breaking barriers, fair housing, current issues and trends in real estate. That one's updated a lot, so there'll be a lot of stuff in there like the iBuyer program or limited service real estate agents, where they're like, hey, what's the deal with these limited service? They only offer part fiduciary and then only charge you $2,000. No, that's not actually a thing. You can't be a part fiduciary. So it's talking about stuff like that. Did you serve? Identifying home buying advantages for veterans. Ethics at work. Foundations of real estate finance. That'd be a real fun one. 6 hours long, 6 CE credits.
This one was measured as 5 hours long, called advanced contracts.
Advanced
All it is.
contracts.
5 hours? What are you learning there?
How about going green, the environmental movement in real estate? Sean Murphy special. Hot topics in real estate. Keeping it honest, understanding real estate mortgage fraud, taught by Natalia.
And
Ooh,
that's a cameo with
shots
the FBI.
fired. Oh, man.
Real estate fraud. All right. Moving on. Marketing, advertising, and social media compliance. How to not get sued by making social media posts or get your license revoked. Personal safety. So that would probably be similar to the damsels in distress thing that Gigi had, except men are invited. Preparing a market analysis, best practices. Residential property management essentials. So property management. Roadmap to success, business planning for real estate professionals. That could be another good one to take this time of year as you're building planning for next year. Taxes and real estate, what you need to know, like how much you need to pay and how much you should be saving. Here's another class on technology, tools, trends, and risk management. Code of ethics and action, real life applications. I'm just going to tell you, anytime a class says code of ethics and then says real life applications, that's probably a good class to go to, because
Yeah,
it's
the
probably
bad story.
just a bunch of stories about
That's
people
what
who
mine
were
was, the
who were
3
not
hours.
ethical.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those are typically the fun ones. Code of ethics, good for your clients and your business. Another one. Commercial real estate. So here's one, the fundamentals of commercial real estate. And then working with real estate investors, understanding investor strategies, taught by Geraldine McKinney. Not really, but she probably could.
I am a CRIS.
Okay, so basically what I'm saying here is, if you want the quick, down, dirty, easy way, then you take the annual update course once a year, and you take Matt's contract class once a year, and you're good. If you would like to dive into some more interesting topics, go to Smedra's website, look at their online education through Van Ed, and they have all those different topics I just mentioned currently available to you right now to go take. And then the other thing that I wanted to mention is there are a lot of CE credits, just a lot of CE classes just offered all over the place. If you want to be in on a lot of different CE classes that are offered, I'd highly recommend that you connect with a bunch of title sales reps on Facebook, because they basically seem to be the gatekeeper to CE credits. Like that's one of the ways they add value, is just host a bunch of classes for CE credit. So I would friend a bunch of title reps on Facebook, and you'd probably have some luck at them shouting out different classes. I will say one in particular, this is not a title rep, but it's an insurance rep, Lisa Karen Welch. Friend her on Facebook. She has a class that she's hosted multiple times about Airbnbs, the ins and outs of the laws and the rules and how to help owners. I don't know if you guys know this, but there has been a ton of real estate agents in the news lately getting arrested for fraudulently saying their Airbnbs were personal residences when they weren't. So this is a class to let you know what are the laws, how to do it right. And I'm just going to let you guys know.
The law, right.
Okay, and this is a sidebar about this Airbnb thing. I read that and I was like, man, that's crazy. Someone just did this and all of a sudden just got arrested. No. This is what happened. Colorado, like the local Denver, they sent out letters to everyone that they thought, everyone that had an Airbnb license, that they thought could potentially be a fraudulent Airbnb, meaning it was supposed to be their primary residence, but they're saying it's not. They sent out letters to all these people, and what they said is, go, certify and sign this and say this is your personal residence. Most of the people, when they got that letter, said, sorry, it's not my personal residence, I won't Airbnb anymore. Some people signed it, a certified letter, saying this is my personal residence. Those people were the ones that got arrested if it wasn't their personal residence. So I'm just saying, if the government sends you a letter to certify something and you lie on a certified letter, then you're opening yourself up to getting arrested. I'm just letting you guys know. Lying in general, avoid, certainly on certified letters from the government. So
It must have been like a dope, like networking meeting at the jail cell though.
all these
Hey guys.
real estate
We're-
mastermind.
Yeah, right. Mastermind at the jail cell.
Yeah, so there you go. So hopefully you learned something about Airbnbs.
Do you know anything about SMART designation? Have you heard of that?
Smart
Because I'm
designation.
looking at Smedra and some of their classes don't have any CE credits, but you get SMART designation points.
Mark,
SMART
do you
is
know
an
anything about
acronym.
smart designation?
S-M-A-R-T. Like it's
SMART?
It's capitalized, but I'm sure it's the answer.
No, nothing.
Okay. Well,
I'll look it up.
that was our hope. Mark was our hope
I
to
know,
know
right?
something.
Sorry, didn't mean to let you down.
Yeah, that's all right.
I'm gonna find out.
Smart designation. So sometimes you will see certain classes where,
You're not an idiot.
yeah. So sometimes you'll get certain classes where you'll get a designation. So smart probably is just a designation that you can put next to your, like put in your email signature, put in your business card.
I'm smart.
I'm smart, guys. There's other stuff like that. Like, what are some of those, Mark? You'll know those, like the certified negotiation.
Negotiations expert,
Yeah, there's several other things like that.
certified relocation specialist.
Yeah, CRS.
Yeah, there's quite a few.
Okay. Yeah, so you'll see some of those where it used to be a thing in real estate that like it was really important how many different letters you could have after your realtor designation. And so every class you took, you'd be CRS and CRI and
GRI.
So advanced realtor training designation.
It's
South-
only through
oh,
Smedra.
smart.
It means
South
that you-
Metro Advanced Realtor Training
means
Program.
that you've surpassed the CE credit training.
Smart.
meeting.
Okay.
Like you've not been doing the bare minimum.
Okay. So basically it means that you're a you're a nerd.
You're a nerd.
That must be like the new GRI.
Yeah.
24
yeah.
or more points in 1 calendar year.
Ah. If you'd like to do 24 or more CE credits in 1 calendar year, you too could be a smart
You
agent.
want to waste your fucking time. Nobody cares.
Love it. That's the nerd alert designation if you guys really like to learn.
She'd also like to-
All right. What do you guys have any questions about CE, continuing education, classes that are out there? Anything that I can answer for you before we wrap up? This is pretty much what I wanted to give you.
No.
Did you learn anything today? Okay. How to not lose your license in 2 easy steps. Renew it.
Tyler,
Renewal. Yes.
it's him. So how long do I have to renew my license? It expires 12/31. How long do I have? Is there a
Gigi,
deadline?
how long does she have to renew her license? It expires on 12/31. What has been your experience with renewing licenses?
You get, I want to say, it's like 20 days
After?
after.
So you get up to 20 days after to renew it.
Okay.
So basically just shoot for honor before the
I
date.
renewed on day 20 after.
Yeah.
my
Gigi has at
license.
one point renewed on day 20 after the date. So I asked Gigi because I know she's pushed it before, so
Yeah.
that's why I asked Gigi. But
Okay.
it's all online through the Colorado
Yeah.
website, so it's pretty quick and easy to fill out.
Okay.
So you can do it in like 10 minutes or something on there.
And if,
Okay.
if you're signed up as a realtor here in our office, the office will let you know if you're about to usually.
Oh, nice.
So,
Good to know. You learned that from experience. Okay, good.
How big that is.
Okay. Thank you.
What is that?
That's a new build.
Holy smokes.
Oh my God.
That's legit.
My friend does a bunch of electrical work for new builds, and he sends me crazy
That's my,
photos.
Here, let's see if I can hold that up to this is I don't know if you were saying this. This is a new build house.
Can everyone see how big that
Everyone
is?
see how big that
What
house
is that? 12,000 square feet?
looks pretty similar. Honestly, the layout looks pretty similar to, you know, the Colorado Rockies manager that sold his house recently over in Parker. I forget what the guy.
Walt Weiss.
Walt Weiss, yeah. He had this big property up for sale. He had a big baseball field. He had like all this stuff. The layout looked pretty similar to that. It was only $2 million. That's a pretty good deal for that. It's already under contract, by the way.
Did you look up the owner of it?
Jane.
Yeah, I've been to that house. You posted it, I was like, oh, nice.
Okay, guys. That's it. If you guys have more questions about continuing education, let me know. But don't say I didn't tell you how to get your CE. I did. Okay, that's it.
Bye.
Have a wonderful day.
Later.